and you don't have enough blood flow. So everything, all the tissue starts to die, and your immune system can't clean up the infection, and then you wind up actually getting gangrene. So this these are like serious life and death reasons. Because I'm a doctor, I can talk about these like serious conditions, and many people suffer from peripheral arterial disease, all right, or diabetes and peripheral arterial disease that can actually affect circulation to your legs. So this is a more serious video. I'm talking about this. Let's first, in this particular case, talk about the things you can cut down or cut out.
Meet Dr. William Li, a Harvard-trained physician, renowned medical researcher, and New York Times best-selling author. He is best known for his groundbreaking book, Eat to Beat Disease, which reveals how food can help the body heal and defend itself. In his later book, Eat to Beat Your Diet, Dr. Li shares science-backed ways to burn fat, improve metabolism, and support a longer, healthier life.
I'm a vascular doctor. I study blood vessels. I know a lot about what it takes actually to improve blood vessels. You could have surgery and bypass. You can have stents to open up the blockages. But one of the things that you can actually do is to have lifestyle changes that can make a big difference. You don't want to be going to the surgeon all the time. So what are some of the things you can do from a lifestyle perspective that I can share with you that be helpful? Let's first, in this particular case, talk about the things you can cut down or cut out. All right.
Drinks and foods you should cut out now.
You want to cut down or cut out alcohol. Alcohol is a toxin. Alcohol is hard on the blood vessels. Alcohol stuns your stem cells that are needed to be able to rebuild blood vessels. And so when you drink a lot, you actually make it harder for your legs to maintain their circulation, particularly if blockages. That alcohol just kind of rips the rug away and makes it much more difficult to actually repair and maintain that circulation, number one. Number two, you don't want to eat too much salt. And we tend to eat too much salt in society. If you go to a restaurant and see how into an open kitchen, you see how the chef throws salt into the food. Salt tastes great, but guess what? Salt is really, really hard on our blood vessels. If you want an analogy, it's kind of corrosive to our blood vessels. You know, salt on the road, how tough it is on a road surface. And so after a tough winter with a lot of salt on the road, you get potholes. Well, that's basically what happens when you have too much salt in your bloodstream. You wind up accumulating a lot of fluid, you get hypertension, and then the lining of the blood vessel gets damaged by the high salt environment. When the lining gets damaged, the lining starts to be more sticky, and when cells stick to the lining and lipids, fat, cholesterol sticks to the kind of like corroded surface of the blood vessel, guess what? Blood vessel narrows. When blood vessels narrow, you get less circulation. So don't eat too much salt. Cut down or cut out salt. Get the low sodium version. And avoid ultra-processed foods. Now, we know ultra-processed foods is connected to so many chronic diseases, but the one that I really want to talk about is atherosclerosis, right? So you wind up actually having more lipids, more narrowing of the blood vessels, too much salt, which, as I said just now, corrodes the inside of your blood vessels, and ultra-processed foods sets up for type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. And diabetes is a condition that's well known to damage your circulation, all right? And the damage from type 2 diabetes, for example, when it happens in the eye, you wind up actually having diabetic retinopathy. Blood vessel damage due to diabetes in the eye leads to blindness. Blood vessel damage due to diabetes in your legs lead to poor circulation and can lead to wounds that are opening up, because in diabetes, you wind up having neuropathy, and then you having a vasculopathy, meaning not only can't you feel the sand in your feet or the nail or the thumbtack, you also can't grow the blood vessels that are necessary, and you don't have enough blood flow, so everything, all the tissue starts to die, and your immune system can't clean up the infection, and then you wind up actually getting gangrene. So these are like serious life and death reasons.
Alcohol, too much salt, and ultra-processed foods may seem like everyday habits, but over time, they can do real harm to your blood vessels. Alcohol can slow down the body's natural repair process, excess salt can damage the lining of your arteries, and ultra-processed foods can raise the risk of poor circulation by contributing to clogged arteries, metabolic issues, and type 2 diabetes. As blood flow gets weaker, the legs and feet often suffer the most because injuries take longer to heal and infections can become more dangerous. That is why reducing these foods and habits can make a big difference in protecting your circulation and keeping your body healthier overall.
Many people suffer from peripheral arterial disease, all right, or diabetes and peripheral arterial disease that can actually affect circulation to your legs. So this is a more serious video. I'm talking about this. Now, another thing to cut down or cut out, you should stop smoking, stop vaping, because the nicotine actually damages your blood vessels, makes it harder, and it increases atherosclerosis. And vaping actually is even worse, all right? So smoking cigarettes, cigars, pipes, vaping, no, don't do it. Actually, it's bad for your leg circulation. And if you're somebody who is, let's say, in their middle age or older, and you already have bad circulation, and you smoke and you vape, you're making everything an order of magnitude worse.
A lot of people deal with conditions like peripheral arterial disease, PAD, and diabetes, and both can seriously impact blood flow, especially to the legs. Think of your blood vessels as highways that carry oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. In PAD, these highways become narrowed or blocked because of fatty buildup, which limits blood flow. Diabetes makes things worse over time, as high blood sugar damages the blood vessels, making circulation even poorer. When your legs don't get enough blood, you might experience pain while walking, slow healing cuts or wounds, and a higher risk of infections or other serious issues. One of the biggest things that can worsen this situation is smoking or vaping. Nicotine harms your blood vessels, making them tighter and less flexible, and it also speeds up plaque buildup, further restricting blood flow. And despite what many think, vaping is not a safer option. It can be just as harmful, if not worse, for your circulation. If you're middle-aged or older, already struggling with poor circulation, or living with diabetes, smoking or vaping can quickly make things much more serious. The good news is that quitting these habits can make a big difference. It's one of the most powerful steps you can take to improve your blood flow, protect your legs, and support your overall health.